Hi, kids. It's your Lord. I figured I'd make a video to check in with you. I haven't made a family friendly video for a little while. And just want to let you know I'm thinking about you and care about you and want to try to make sure you're all going to be safe. Uh, I'm just hanging out here, my humble abode. You know, posting some stuff and then it keeps getting taken off. People are manipulating the web and everything. What you gotta do? Do the best I can. Um, so what y'all doing? Watching football? About to start watching football. It's football day, Sunday here, and probably gonna make something to eat. Something I could scrape up over here. Um, let's see what else going on. I've been writing songs, trying to brush up on my guitar because I'm rusty. I haven't played for a while. So, like I said, don't be upset with your parents because they don't let you watch my other videos and stuff because, I swear, I curse, smoke cigarettes, and not a good influence. But you got, understand, I'm very upset. I'm very upset. Real upset, kids. About a lot of things. I'm aware of all the threats and nobody's doing anything about it. These people that claim who they trying to make America great again or whatever. Obviously they're under threats. But I keep wondering when someone's going to step up to the plate and actually accomplish something. With the exception of Congress doing what they can. But all the real threats, none of them are. There's none of them being addressed. That I can see. Everything's still the same way it's been. I mean, maybe it's just that I don't know. I don't want to say too much, but just have faith in the allies. They're gonna come. They come. They're gonna come. Whenever they come, they come. They can't come yet. For a certain reason. But when they come, they're gonna put the smack down. Put it that way. They're gonna put the smack down, kids. They're gonna put the smack down. You know. Um. So yeah, just over here chilling in my apartment and working, and like I said, I'm probably gonna make something to eat and watch football, some football, and it's playoff time, I guess. Uh, what are you kids doing out there? You playing hockey or what? Got some hockey players out there? I played a lot of hockey. A lot of hockey. A lot of hockey. That was my best sport. I was better at hockey than anything else. I was better hockey player than a football player, baseball player, lacrosse player. Anything I did, I was better at hockey. That was my. Of course, I'm kind of too small. I probably would never made the pros because I'm too small. Too short, too not big enough. You gotta be somewhat tall. You gotta your legs gotta be long enough where you could skate fast because gotta skate fast. You can't. It's hard for someone like me with short legs to play hockey. Keep up with everyone. It's hard. Real hard. Just don't have that reach. The you don't have it. The gait. You can't. I mean, there is some hockey players that are probably my stature, but that's few and far between. You know, I played wings and center, right, left, wing, center. I played both. I played left and right wing. I didn't play defense too much. You know, I did for a while, but they don't get as much glory. The center and the wings get all the glory because they're the ones who mostly score the goals. But defense score goals too. I had a mean slap shot from the blue line. Mean. I scored lots of goals from the point. Lots of goals. Slap shot right in there. One time, I broke the goalie's mask. The shot was so hard, I hit him in the face. It just broke the mask. The mask just went, just cracked. Just cracked it. I had a pretty mean shot. Pretty mean shot. When it gets deflected, when I took a shot and got deflected, that shit went way up into the stands, way gone. They couldn't even find it. It was good. They couldn't find the puck. The puck would go so far up into the stands that I had a good shot. I had a pretty good shot. I had a mean wrist shot too. I was pretty good. I had good aim. Then of course I had my little trick I did. I wait to the last minute and do my little hoopty shot there. Goalies could never stop it. I could never stop it. Never stopped it. I put it right in the corner, like the upper corner. You know how hard it's hard for a goalie to stop a puck that's right in the corner of the goal. It's hard for them to stop that. They gotta catch it. They gotta hit it with their blocker, or they gotta grab it with the glove. And not all goalies have that coordination to catch pucks with their glove. I wasn't the greatest stick handler. I was all right, but I wasn't super duper. I relied mostly on my wrist shot, slap shot, backhand. I had good backhand too. We used to have ice times like 5:30 in the morning. My father was so good; he used to take me all the time. Well, my father loves sports. He coached us in everything. He coached me and my brother. We played all sports. My brother and I. He coached us in football. He coached us in hockey. He coached us in baseball. He even coached soccer, I believe. He might have. 'Cause my sister played soccer, I believe. I don't believe he ever coached lacrosse. I played lacrosse too. He didn't coach that. Well, everything else he did. My father loved sports. He loved to play sports and coach. He had a chance to sign a contract with the White Sox, but his father talked him out of it. He said, "You're gonna go to law school, be a lawyer." He said, "Never mind that." He told him that don't sign it. He didn't. But he could have played for the White Sox. My father, he had a chance to play for the White Sox. Pro. He was a great baseball player, my father. So he played for Wesleyan. Yeah. He was a sports writer. I think he worked for the Current for a while, writing a sports column. He wrote a sports column, I believe. My aunt worked for the Current for a long time. Mary Alice Dwyer. She worked for the current. She was on the town council. She worked for the legislature. Yeah. So yeah, this time if I was your age, I was young, I'd be playing hockey right now. I'd be playing hockey. You know, I was in good shape back then, man. Boy, I was in pretty good shape. And then as soon as I started smoking cigarettes and messing around, man, I went right down the tubes. You can't play hockey and smoke cigarettes. Maybe you can, but I mean, yeah, for me, I had to be in the greatest shape. That's the greatest shape I was ever in my life when I was playing hockey because never stop. Plus, like I said, I got short legs, so I got to work harder than the next guy. You know, someone who's smaller in stature, is gonna have to work harder out there than a taller guy because their gait is taller people gait is longer, so they don't have to skate as hard. We gotta skate hard. Totally soaked in sweat. Totally, everything soaked to the bone. Everything. My shoulder pads soaked. My knee pads soaked. All the everything soaked. Garter belts soaked. Elbow pads soaked. Everything drenched in sweat. It was drenched. And just sweat out everything. I went to Providence Hockey School, the Friars in Rhode Island. I went there to that school, hockey school. I skated there in the Friars auditorium. Yeah, skated there. I skated all over Connecticut. I played on travel teams. We played Hamden. We played Cheshire. We played Avon Old Farms. We played Farmington. We played West Hartford. Played who else? Meriden. Played Canton. Played all over. Probably, we had an arena. We had a rink there in Glastonbury where they turned into a chicken farm, Arbor Acres. Yeah. Turned it into a chicken farm there. That was too bad. Then we had to go skate at either Bolton. Then we practiced at Bolton Ice Palace, or we practiced at South Windsor. Well, it's called Hartford or South Windsor. South Windsor, Route 5, East Hartford. That's where we practiced, played. Well, practiced and played. We had early ice times, 5 o'clock in the morning ice time, 5:30 ice time, 6 a.m. ice time. Yeah, early. My father gave me up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Come on, I can't be late. My father's early everywhere he goes, early. If he going somewhere on a plane, he's there like 3 hours early. Go on vacation, go wherever, we're in the airport 3 hours early. I say, Dad, do we have to come this early? And he says, yeah. I'm not missing my flight. I pay a lot of money. No, I don't care. So I'll sit here and read my book. And that's what he do. My father reads a lot of books. My mother too. Read a lot of books. That's what books do, I don't know if people know that. When you read a book, you're working on opening your spiritual sight, because when you're reading the book, you're envisioning what the story's about. You're envisioning that. So you're activating your imagination. You're activating your spiritual sight. You understand? So that's why it's good to read. It's good to read. But of course, you can't drink the water. You can only drink filtered water or bottled water. But even now, the bottled water has the poison in it too. So you got to get a filter. You got to go to Home Depot or Lowe's, whatever, and you buy a pure filter. And you buy 2 of them. You hook one up to your sink in your kitchen, and you hook one up to your bath or your shower, if you can buy the fittings and figure out how to do it. And then you bathe or take a shower in filtered water, because it's got the fluoride, and you want the fluoride. You brush your teeth with baking soda. Don't use toothpaste, or you use Tom's. and you brush your teeth with baking soda and water that you got in a jug. You don't use the water from the tap. No, there's poison in there. Don't use that. Can't use that water for nothing, not to cook nothing. Because that's why you can't open your sight, because it stops it and blocks it. It creates calcium in your body that encircles your pineal gland. That's in the middle of your brain. That's why people are like zombies, because they undergo programming by watching television and shit, and then the calcium it's encapsulates their pineal gland. So that's why everyone just we allow ourselves to be exploited, because we've been programmed to just be good little Zionist zombie people and just accept the fact that we're being exploited. I don't accept it. There's nothing I can do about it right now except for what I'm doing until I come to power. I'm not going to do nothing to nobody. I'm not going to harm nobody. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm just going to sit right here and just plot my revenge. That's it. When I come to power, then I'll put the smack down. Until then, there's nothing I can do. What am I going to do? One false move, you go right to prison. Especially me. It's already been there. So they can't wait to put me back in there. The police drive by drooling. They just look at me. Oh, I wish we could put him back in prison. Yeah, they hate me. Police hate me. Police hate my guts. Not all police, but most of them. What are you going to do? Everybody hates someone who comes along and tells the truth. And everybody hates somebody who comes along and makes them aware of the fact that they've been played for a sucker. Do you understand? Nobody wants you to come along and tell them, hey, you know what? You got played for a sucker. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to hear that. So that's why people hate me. That's why they hate me. Only the scumbag people hate me, and the fact that people don't want to be told that they got played for a sucker. So that's the people that hate me. Because everything's backwards. The bad people, not the people in prison. The bad people are the people that put them in prison. That's the bad people. But we're all programmed to believe it's the other way around. There's no such thing as a crime. It's just transgressions against humanity. Crime is just a word that's been made up just to make money. If there was no such thing as crime, guess what? There'd be no police. So all the police wouldn't have a job because they wouldn't exist. There would be no prisons, and so the people that own the prisons wouldn't make any money because prisons wouldn't exist. All the prison guards wouldn't have a job. They wouldn't make any money because there'd be no prison to work at. You understand? So it's all created to make money. That's it. It's just to make money and exploit the shit out of us. Anybody who thinks for themselves and is not willing to just bow down to the world that's controlled by hybrid races and Jews and alien people and all that shit, they don't want to bow down to that, and they think for themselves, so they don't like that, so they put those people in prison. That's the people they put in there. And then they just create they just try to decimate their character as most as they can, and basically you're guilty until proven innocent, so you really don't got a prayer. And on top of that, there's really no law, so we're really, all police are just constables of the British Crown and the Temple Bar, because Britain is just a corporate derivative of the Temple Bar, so it's not a country neither. So the United States is not a country, it's a corporation. How could a corporation have a law? If you're telling me a corporation can have a law, then that means you could go on McDonald's, get arrested. Ronald McDonald police come out of the back room and arrest you for eating too many French fries. That's the same thing. It's no difference. You understand? So every single person that's in prison has been convicted falsely and erroneously. The court is a maritime court. It's a giant scam. It's a huge farce. It's a scam. Scam. So they don't want me to come along and tell everybody this. So what do? Well, they took my account offline, first of all. It's offline. Not everybody can see it. Only celebrity people and certain people can see it. Politicians or Illuminati people, media people, Just certain people have access to the Ethernet. It's probably been transferred to the Ethernet. It's probably where, you gotta have Ethernet to look at it, probably, most likely. It's offline. They want to try to stop me from reaching the world. They don't want me to reveal everything because they want me to still be the town bum, continue to be a piece of garbage, and continue to just be a piece of shit, basically. That's what they want. They underestimated me. They never believed in their mind that I would accomplish what I have and I would reach as many people as I did. They never believed that. In their mind, they said, well, he'll go in and out of prison his whole life. He'll be a drug addict his whole life. He'll be a town bum piece of garbage his whole life. Poverty stricken, totally screwed over, and he'll never accomplish anything. And that's what they believed in their mind. And then the other part of the equation is that they believed in their mind that they figured that I'd still be real stupid and would never figure anything out and just still be a retard. So they just figured, well, time will come and then we'll trick them into making some agreement and signing some paper, and then we'll put him in the fake hell place and then turn him into a gangstalker person, and then we'll have that over him, and then he'll be scared, and then we could, tell him what to do and all that shit, but that's not how the little plans worked out, you know what I'm saying? They came to me in prison and said, you want to come with me? I'm going to take you to the fake hell place. I said, no, I'll do my time. Screw you. I got to bow down to you for. I'll just sit here and do my time. And I did. So all their plans never worked out. Never worked out. You see that they refuse to come here. They can come here. You tell me Illuminati couldn't come knock on my door? I guarantee you they could. But they don't. Do they come here? No. Nobody comes here. Nobody. There's nobody knocking on my door looking for me or trying to help me or support the men's salvation. Nothing. Just totally forsaken and screwed over. That's the way they like it now because they're trying to stop every way from me coming to power. They don't want me to come to power because then they're going to be illuminated for all their disgusting, filthy ways and their lies and their scams and all that shit, Then I already blew them out of the water. Just a matter of everyone becoming aware of me. You understand? That's why AC/DC wrote the song, I'm TNT, because I'm like a ticking time bomb. It's only a matter of time for the people to become aware of me, See, these people here, I can't go out and convince them who I am. The only reason that people watch this that have faith that I am actually the person, because someone went to them and told them, yeah, it's really him. If nobody comes to the people and says, yeah, it's really him, they're not going to believe it. You understand? Because everyone's confused because I've been made out to be the bad guy. And then everybody believes in some imaginary person named Jesus Christ that never existed. Like I said, it might have been a Joshua person, and that translates to Jesus. So, and then he was a saint. And then, so they could have based the character on there. And then Christ is not a name, it's a description. Christ is someone who dies to the flesh and carnal desire, becomes worthy of and achieves ascension. That's a Christ. So it's just a description, just like Satan. Satan is a description. We're all supposed to be Satans. We're supposed to question. We're supposed to challenge. We're supposed to ask what for. We're supposed to want to be ourselves, be different from the next. That's a Satan. It's not a guy with horns and all this crazy shit with a tail and all that. Do I look red? Do I got horns? Do I got a tail? No. See for yourself. You see any horns on my head? No. Look like a regular person, right? All right, kids. I'm going to let you go. I just figured I'd check in with you. All right, take care. See you later.